Question number 82. If fx is equal to cos square x plus sec square x, then given options are fx less than 1, fx equal to 1, 0 less than, fx less than 1, and fx is greater or equal to 2. We learned, I told you, in our previous classes, right? That is in previous video lecture, that is in I think so beginning lectures, that fx plus 1 upon fx is always greater or equal to 2. Remember this thing. Fx, function and the reciprocal sum is always greater or equal to 2. Right? That you have to remember. So this is fx. Sec square x is 1 upon cos square x, that is 1 upon fx. So sum of the x plus 1 upon x, either fx plus 1 upon x. You can remember like this also. X plus 1 upon x is greater or equal to 2. Right? So which is your proper answer? Fx is greater or equal to 2. So this is option D is your correct answer. Similarly, question number 84. Fx is greater or equal to 2 because this is fx, this is f dash x. Similarly, sin square x plus cos x square x is greater or equal to 2. Cos square x plus sec square x is greater or equal to 2. That you have to remember. So remember this thing. Either this, both are same. X plus 1 upon x. Function plus reciprocal of the function is always greater or equal to 2. So this is very important aspect. Right? This is very important concept for you for competitive exam or solving the MCQ, right? So no need to do full method for this. Now this is given in question number 83. Tan theta is equal to this, then find sec theta minus tan theta. So here tan theta is given and we have to find out sec theta. So what is the relation between tan and sec? That is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, that you know. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. You know this identity. So we have to find out sec theta, means sec square theta is 1 plus tan square theta. So sec square theta is equal to, no need to write formula while you are solving MCQ. Right? Just keep formula in your mind and solve everything. Right? So 1 plus tan square theta is this. So x minus 1 upon x whole square tan theta whole square. Right? So this is, now this is a minus b whole square plus, if I multiply this, then what is the answer? 1 or 4? 4, right? So I am making some mistake here. So it's okay. So this is x minus 1 upon 4 x whole square, right? So this is x minus 1 upon 4x whole square plus 1. Now you have one formula, a minus b whole square plus 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square. This you know. Right? A minus b whole square plus 4ab is equal to a plus b whole square, that you know. Right? You learn this formula in secondary level. So now this is a minus b whole square plus, now if we multiply this, what we get? X into 1 upon 4x, that is this x will be cut, we will get 1 upon 4. But what we require? Plus 4. What we require? Plus 4. Right? So what we have to do? We have to multiply and divide by 4 here. Right? So either if you don't know this thing, then forget this thing. I don't want to do this. Expand this. If we expand this, what we get? X square minus 2 times x into 1 upon 4x, right? Plus 1 upon 4x whole square, and this is plus 1. This is plus 1, right? So this is equal to, this is x square, this x will be cut. So what we get? 1 upon 2. What we get here? 1 upon 2, right? So this is 1 upon 2 minus, and this is plus, so minus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4x whole square plus 1. So this is equal to 1 minus 1 upon 2 is plus 1 upon 2. So x square plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 4 x whole square. So expansion of this is this. So instead of minus, now what we get? Minus half. What we get? Plus half. So that means this is the perfect square of x plus 1 upon 4x whole square. See, expansion of this is this. X square minus half plus 1 upon 4x square. Forget this plus 1. Right? So now this is the expansion of x minus 1 upon 4x. Now instead of minus, here comes plus. That means this is the perfect square of x plus 1 upon 4x square. So this is the perfect square of x plus 1 upon 4x whole square. So applying this formula, right? This is plus 4ab. Multiply and divide by 4, you will be get your answer. Right? Now understand? Okay. So sec square theta is this. So solving this, what we get? Sec theta is either plus either minus, because we don't know the answer of this is plus or minus because no condition is given. So answer is either plus either minus x plus 1 upon 4x. Right? So taking x is equal to plus and taking sec is equal to minus. So sec theta is this is, I am leaving this because we have to find out now this sec theta minus tan theta. So sec theta minus tan theta is equal to plus or minus x plus 1 upon 4x minus tan theta is given x minus 1 upon 4x. So x minus 1 upon 4x. So taking one time plus, second time minus. What we get is equal to, I am taking first plus, x plus 1 upon 4x minus this is x plus 1 upon 4x, right? Or I am taking now minus. So minus x minus 1 upon 4x minus x plus 1 upon 4x. So one time plus I am taking, one time minus. So this x will be cut. So this is 2 times 1 upon 4x, or from here 1 upon this cancel. So answer is minus twice x. That is answer is 1 upon twice x or minus twice x. That is your answer. So your proper answer will be 1 upon twice x plus this is, or minus twice x. So option A is your correct answer. Option A is your correct answer. And for AP4 as we discussed, option B is your correct answer, that you know, because it is given function plus reciprocal of the function, right? So is always greater equal to 2. That you have to remember, right? So this is the way. So remember this formula. If here it is a plus b whole square, then we require here minus 4ab is equal to a minus b whole square, right? We discussed this formula in our first lecture, right? That is in which course also we discussed this formula. So you have to remember this formula, right? Because formula is very important in maths for simplification. Okay. Question number 85. Cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to half and pi by 2 less than theta less than pi. Then we have to find out cos theta. Right? Now you know that cosec square theta minus cos square theta is equal to 1, because you have one formula. 1 plus cos square theta is cosec square theta. So this implies cosec square theta minus cos square theta is equal to 1. And I discussed in my starting lecture that if we factorize this, then cosec theta minus cot theta and cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to 1. So if I am writing here cosec theta minus cot theta, so this equal, taking this to right hand side, this goes to denominator. So what we get here? So we get 1 upon cosec theta plus cot theta. So this is a very important aspect for solving MCQ and competitive exam for shortcut method, right? So cosec theta minus cot theta is 1 upon cosec plus cot. Either cosec plus cot is 1 upon cosec minus cot. So what is given here? It is given cosec theta plus cot theta is equal to half. This is given, right? So if I am writing this as cosec theta minus cot theta, then this is 2. Cosec theta minus cot theta is 1 upon cosec plus cos. So that is 1 upon 1 upon 2. 1 upon 1 upon 2. So this becomes 2. We have to take the reciprocal of this. Cosec minus cot is reciprocal of cosec plus cot. So reciprocal of this is 1 upon 2. Reciprocal is 2. So I am taking this 2. So now adding cot will be cot. So this is 2 times cosec theta is equal to half plus 2. And half plus 2 is 2 to 4 plus 1. That is 5 by 2. Right? So cosec theta will be 5 by 4. Cosec theta is 5 by 4 and theta lies in pi by 2 to pi. That is in second quadrant. So pi by 2 less than theta less than pi. So this is in second quadrant, you know. Now if we draw a triangle, right angle triangle, this is theta. Cosec means this is 5, this is 4. So this is 3 by Pythagorean triplet. Now we have to find out the value of cos theta. So cos theta is from triangle 3 by 5. But theta lies in pi by 2 to pi second quadrant and pi by 2 less than theta less than pi in second quadrant. Cos is negative, all s. Sine and cosec only positive. So that's why we get cosec here positive, right? So answer is minus 3 by 5, right? So answer is minus 3 by 5. That is option A is your correct answer. Option A is your correct answer. Right? Now, see, listen one more thing. Suppose this is given and I am asking tan theta. Then you can find out very easily tan theta. Right? Instead of this adding, subtract this. If we subtract this, then this minus cot, this 2 cot theta is half minus 2. And you can take the reciprocal of cot, that is tan. You will find out tan out. Either find out this cos theta, draw a triangle. From this you will find out 4 by 3 as a tan, and in second quarter tan is also negative, so the answer will be minus 3. So you can find out any one from this, right? Similarly, it is given cosec plus cot and tan theta you have to find out. So as I discussed, you are able to find out and your answer will be option B. So this is a homework for you for practice. Same, all questions are same, so you have to practice this, but I am discussing with you. See, what is given? Sec is m, tan is n, right? So here we need m plus n. So what we get? M plus n is sec theta plus tan theta. This is cosec and cot. So similarly, you have a formula. 1 plus tan square is your sec square, that is sec square minus tan square is 1. You have formula 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. That means, as we discussed here, sec theta minus tan theta is equal to 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta, as we discussed, right? So it is given sec theta plus tan theta, and this is 1 upon m plus n, that is sec theta minus tan theta, right? So 1 upon n plus n, if I am taking reciprocal of this, that is sec theta minus tan theta, right? Now in this formula, remember one thing, sec and cosec come first. If you change the sign, then there is the problem, right? So half 1 upon sec, 1 upon cos, 1 upon sine, right? That comes first, then sine upon cos, cos upon sine come next, right? So 1 upon n plus n is sec theta minus tan theta. So what is your answer? M. M is sec theta. So if I am solving this, 1 upon m, m plus n plus 1 upon n plus n, then answer is m. M is sec theta. So this is 1 upon sec theta. Now m plus n is sec theta plus tan theta as given. So sec theta plus tan theta. And 1 upon n plus n is sec theta minus tan theta. So plus sec theta minus tan theta. So this tan will be cut. So what is your answer? 1 upon sec theta into 2 times sec theta. this sec will be cut, so answer will be 2. Answer will be 2. That is your option A is correct answer. So option A is correct answer. Right? So remember this thing. Sec theta minus tan theta is 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta. Sec theta plus tan theta is 1 upon sec minus tan theta. I discussed this everything in earlier lectures. That is lecture number 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So if you don't know, then go revise your video number 1, 2, 3, 4. You will be get this everything. Right? But there I am not solving this type of question. Just I discuss this thing. Okay? Now similarly, sec minus tan is given. So sec plus A is reciprocal of this. Add and you will get answer cos A. And your answer from this will be sec A is plus 1, A minus 1, A square minus 1 upon A square plus 1. So option B is your correct answer. Right? So solve at home, do it yourself, and this is the practice questions. Okay? Question number 89. Cos A upon 3 is equal to cos B upon cos A upon 3 is equal to cos B upon 4 is equal to 1 upon 5 given. That is, this is equal to 1 upon 5 and value of this is equal to 1 upon 5 also. That is, cos A is equal to 3 by 5 and cos B is equal to 4 by 5. And what we have to find out, 2 sin A plus 4 sin B's value. So means we want sin A from this and sin B from this. Right? So now if you draw a triangle, then if this is angle A, cos means 3, 5. So this is 4 by Pythagorean triplet. And here if we take B, right, then this is 4, 5, then this is 3 by Pythagorean triplet. And also A and B both lies between minus pi by 2 to 0. Minus pi by 2 to 0, that is, if you go clockwise and then this is minus pi by 2, this is 0. That is in 4th quadrant. This lies in 4th quadrant. In 4th quadrant, cos is positive, sin is negative. So therefore, cos is greater than 0 and sin is less than 0. That is, this is positive and this is, we have to take negative. So from this, sin A is equal to, sin is 4 by 5. So 4 by 5, but in 4th quadrant sin is negative, so we have to take sin is negative according to this by condition this, right? And sin B from here is also negative minus 3 by 5 due to this 4th quadrant. Minus pi by 2 to 0, sin is negative, cos is positive, so that's why cos is positive here and sin is negative. Now substitute the value here, what we get? 2 sin A plus 4 sin B is equal to 2. Now sin A is minus 4 by 5 plus 4 sin B is minus 3 by 5. So this is minus 8, this is minus 20. Sorry, 12. Right? So total is 20. So minus 8 by 5. This is minus 12 by 5. So answer will be minus 4 minus 20 by 5. Right? Minus 20 by 5. That is minus 4 is your correct answer. That is option A. Option A is your correct answer. Right? Now this. You learn this type of question in 10th standard, but this condition is new for you, right? So it is given square root of 1 plus cos theta upon 1 minus cos theta, right? This is given. Now I am rationalizing this, means I am dividing, multiply by 1 plus cos theta, right? So this is 1 plus cos theta whole upon 1 minus cos theta. Right? 1 plus cos theta upon 1 plus cos theta. So rationalizing this. So this is 1 plus cos theta whole square and this is 1 minus cos square theta, A plus B, A minus B. Right? This is A plus B, A minus B, and answer of this is A square minus B square. That you know. Right? So this is square root of 1 plus cos theta whole square, and this is 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus cos square theta. Now this is given pi to 2 pi. Right? Theta lies between pi to 2 pi. Right? This is the given. So what to do? We have to take reciprocal. This is square root is always positive because 1 plus cos. Right? So there is cos where maximum value is plus 1 and minimum value is minus 1. So this is 1 plus cos theta is always positive. So answer of this is 1 plus cos theta whole upon this is 1 plus cos theta, and this is square root of 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta. Is sin square theta. So now value of this is positive or negative, we don't know. So that's why we have to take modulus of this. Right? This is whole square. Square root of the whole square. Now the maximum value of cos is plus 1 and minimum is minus 1. If cos is minus 1, then the answer is 0. Otherwise, answer is always positive. So no need to take here modulus. Right? Because range of cos theta is minus 1 to 1. So minimum value is minus 1. So if we subtract, take minus 1, then this is 1 minus 1 is 0. Then answer is 0. So no need to, this is never negative. That's why I am taking plus, right? And here we don't know is negative or positive. That's why we are taking modulus. Got it? Okay? If you don't remember, right? आप यदि भूल जाएंगे ऐसा लगता है तो आपको लिख लेना चाहिए यहाँ पे जो मैंने किया रेंज ऑफ cos theta is -1 to 1. There is maximum value of cos is plus 1 and minimum is minus 1. So if you take minus, then this is positive always means 0. Suppose you take a minus 0.9, then 1 minus 0.9 is plus. And if you take plus value, then this is always positive. No worry about plus. But for negative values, you have to think for sign. But if we take minimum value is minus 1, 0, right? And 0.9 minus is always plus. So that's why we are taking plus. Got it? Fine. Okay. And if you add another, you have problem, then call me directly. Okay? Fine. So now sine. So this is 1 plus cos theta upon modulus of sine theta. Now pi less than theta less than 2 pi is given. Pi less than theta less than 2 pi is given. Right? So now pi less than theta less than 2 pi. So here this is pi and this is 2 pi, that you know here is 3 pi by 2 if we go anti-clockwise. So we are discussing for this. So in both quadrants sine is negative. In both quadrants sine is negative. So we have to take sine theta is negative, right? So in this quadrant, right, sine is always negative, right? So sine theta is less than 0, right? Pi less than theta less than 2 pi. So we are taking this as a minus. So what is your answer? 1 plus cos theta upon minus sine theta. And we are given answer in cosec and quad. So take a step. Bifurcating this, what we get? Minus 1 upon sine theta minus cos theta upon sine theta. So both negative, that is 1 upon sine minus cosec. Both negative is this, minus cosec and minus cos upon sine is cot theta. So this is your answer. So option D is your correct answer. Right? So question number 91, given that sin square raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta plus 3 sin square theta cos square theta is equal to what? We have to find out. Now you know formula for this, sin raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta is, you have formula sin raised to 6 theta plus cos raised to 6 theta is equal to 1 minus 3 sin square theta cos square theta. Right? So applying this formula, what we have to do? This plus this. So if we add this will be cut. So answer will be 1. It's very easy. Right? Now suppose this is given. So answer of this, sin raised to 6 theta plus cos square raised to 6 is this, and then plus 3 sin square theta cos square theta we add. So answer this will be cut. So we will get 1. Right? So this is a shortcut method to solve this MCQ. That is option B is your correct answer. So option B is your correct answer. Now 92. Simply this is given sin square theta. So change this as 1 minus cos square theta and then factorize 1 minus cos theta 1 plus cos theta and then simplify. Take this separate. Either take this else for these two. Take LCM. Take here LCM. Change this into 1 minus cos square theta, then 1 minus cos theta and 1 plus cos theta. Right? Factorize this and cancel 1 plus cos theta, simplify, take LCM of these two, you will be get your answer as cos theta. Now sec theta, draw triangle, find out the value of tan and cosec and use this condition, that is fourth quadrant, and find out the value. Answer of this will be -1. Right? Now similarly P is given, Q is given, and you have to find out the value of P square plus Q square raised to 3. Means how we get here for square of P and Q? Means you have to add this. So squaring and adding this, that is P square plus Q square. Squaring this and squaring this and then add. You will get P square plus Q square. Then take a cube of that and then multiply P square into Q square and simplify. You will be get answer as as a square. Similarly, how you get a square plus b square? So adding this, squaring and adding, you will get a square plus b square, and answer of this will be 74. Right? Now similarly, we did this type of example, so no need to explain anything. Answer of this is 15 by 17. We did this type of question also, right? So no need to explain anything, and answer of this will be I have to solve this one, so you can solve yourself. Okay.